Welcome to VueX, y'all. Get ready to pack your bags because we're about to embark on a whirlwind adventure through the vibrant heart of Turkey. Over the next 2 weeks, we'll be your trusty travel companions, guiding you through ancient ruins, bustling markets, and breathtaking landscapes. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for an unforgettable escape, this itinerary has something for everyone. So buckle up, grab your travel journal, and let's dive right in. Day 1, folks, and we're diving headfirst into the magical city of Istanbul. Our first stop is the iconic Hagia Sophia. This architectural marvel has seen it all. You'll be awestruck by its grandeur. Next, the Blue Mosque with its stunning blue Iznik tiles. Picture yourself back in the days of sultans. Then, unleash your inner haggler at the Grand Bazaar, a sensory overload with spices, textiles, and treasures. For dinner, try the Iskender kebab at Hamdi restaurant. Thinly sliced lamb on pita, topped with tomato sauce, yogurt, and sizzling butter. Your taste buds will be doing the Turkish two-step. Getting around Istanbul is a breeze with their public transport system. From Turkish delight to lahmacun, your taste buds are in for a treat. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Stay tuned for more Turkish adventures. Good morning, sunshine. Today we're stepping back in time to explore Istanbul's opulent past. First up, we're off to Topkapi Palace, the lavish home of Ottoman sultans for centuries. Imagine strolling through the courtyards, peeking into the harem, and taking in the panoramic views of the city. It's like stepping onto a movie set. Next, we're venturing underground to the Basilica Cistern, a subterranean world supported by hundreds of ancient columns. It's a little eerie, a little mysterious, and completely captivating. And what better way to end our day than with a relaxing cruise along the Bosphorus Strait? Picture this: the sun setting, the wind in your hair, and the stunning skyline of Istanbul as your backdrop. It's the perfect way to unwind after a day of exploring. And for dinner, let's indulge in some fresh-caught seafood by the Galata Bridge. The grilled sea bass is a must-try. Remember, folks, keep your cameras charged and your senses alert. You never know what hidden gems you'll stumble upon in this enchanting city. Hold on to your hats, explorers, because today we're hopping on a ferry to the Prince's Islands. These idyllic islands in the Sea of Marmara offer a peaceful respite from the hustle and bustle of the city. As you sail away from the mainland, you'll feel the stress melt away. Once you arrive at Pamukkale, the largest of the islands, you'll be greeted by horse-drawn carriages and charming Victorian houses. Rent a bike and explore the island at your own pace, or simply relax by the water and soak up the sun. Don't forget to treat yourself to a scoop or two of Turkish ice cream. It's the perfect way to cool down on a warm day. For lunch, find a seaside restaurant and enjoy some freshly caught fish and mezes, those delicious little Turkish appetizers that are like a party in your mouth. And as the day winds down, hop back on the ferry to Istanbul, your heart full of island vibes and memories. Get ready for some serious pinch-me moments because today we're off to Cappadocia. This otherworldly region in central Turkey is famous for its surreal landscapes, cave dwellings, and, of course, those whimsical fairy chimneys. After a short flight, we'll land in Cappadocia and head straight to the Bodrum Open-Air Museum. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to a complex of rock-cut churches and monasteries adorned with ancient frescoes. It's like stepping back in time. Next, we'll climb to the top of Uchisar Castle, a towering rock formation that offers panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. Imagine gazing out over a sea of fairy chimneys as the sun begins to set. It's a view you won't soon forget. For dinner, why not try a traditional pottery kebab? This unique dish is cooked in a sealed clay pot and broken open at your table. Talk about dinner and a show. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the local wine. Cappadocia has a long history of winemaking, and there are plenty of wineries to visit in the area. Rise and shine, early birds. Today's the day we take to the skies for an unforgettable hot air balloon ride over Cappadocia. Imagine floating gently over the fairy chimneys as the sun casts its golden glow across the landscape. It's an experience that will stay with you forever. After our magical flight, we'll explore the otherworldly Devrent Valley, also known as Imagination Valley, where you'll see rock formations that resemble animals, hats, and even the Virgin Mary. And no trip to Cappadocia is complete without a visit to Pasabag, also known as Monk's Valley, where you'll find towering fairy chimneys topped with mushroom-shaped caps. For lunch, let's try a traditional goslam, a savory Turkish flatbread filled with cheese, spinach, or meat. It's the perfect fuel for an afternoon of exploring. And as the day winds down, why not relax in a traditional Turkish bath or hammam? It's the perfect way to unwind and rejuvenate after a day of adventure. Today, we're delving into Cappadocia's fascinating underground world with a visit to the Pamukkale underground city. This multi-level city was once a refuge for early Christians, complete with living quarters, stables, and even a church. Afterward, we'll head to the breathtaking Ilara Valley, a lush oasis carved by the Melendez River. Hike along the river, explore hidden cave churches, and enjoy the tranquility of this natural wonder. For lunch, let's find a local restaurant and try a traditional testi kebab, a slow-cooked stew prepared in a clay pot. It's the perfect comfort food after a morning of exploring. And as the sun begins to set, let's find a scenic spot to enjoy the view and reflect on our time in magical Cappadocia. Chapter 7: Izmir and Ephesus. Ancient history awaits. Wave goodbye to Cappadocia, adventurers, because today we're off to Izmir, Turkey's third largest city. After a short flight, we'll land in Izmir and head straight to the ancient city of Ephesus, one of the best preserved Roman ruins in the world. Walk in the footsteps of emperors and gladiators as you explore the Library of Celsus, the Temple of Artemis, and the Great Theater. It's like stepping back in time to the Roman Empire. Afterward, we'll visit the House of the Virgin Mary, a humble stone cottage where Mary is believed to have spent her final days. Whether you're religious or not, the serenity of this place is undeniable. For dinner, let's indulge in some delicious Aegean cuisine. Izmir is known for its fresh seafood, olives, and olive oil, so be sure to try some local specialties. Title: Pamukkale Cotton Castle and Ancient Healing. Get ready to be amazed, folks, because today we're visiting Pamukkale, also known as the Cotton Castle. This natural wonder features terraces of white travertine pools filled with turquoise thermal waters. It's like something out of a dream. Spend the morning bathing in the warm, mineral-rich waters and marveling at the unique landscape. Afterward, explore the nearby ruins of Hierapolis, an ancient Greek city built around the hot springs. Don't miss the impressive Roman amphitheater and the necropolis, one of the largest ancient cemeteries in Anatolia. For lunch, let's find a local restaurant and try a pide, a Turkish flatbread topped with cheese, meat, or vegetables. It's a delicious and satisfying meal that will keep you going all afternoon. Title: Bodrum, Sun, Sand, and Underwater Treasures. Today, we're heading to the coastal town of Bodrum, a popular destination for sun-seekers and history buffs alike. After a scenic drive, we'll arrive in Bodrum and head straight to the impressive Bodrum Castle, a medieval fortress that now houses the Museum of Underwater Archaeology. Explore the castle's ramparts, dungeons, and towers, and marvel at the ancient shipwrecks and artifacts on display in the museum. It's a fascinating glimpse into Bodrum's rich maritime past. Afterward, let's wander through the town's charming streets, browsing the shops and soaking up the relaxed atmosphere. And for dinner, be sure to try some fresh seafood at one of Bodrum's many seaside restaurants. It's time to relax and soak up the sun, folks, because today is all about enjoying the best of Bodrum. Spend the morning swimming, sunbathing, or trying out water sports at one of Bodrum's many beautiful beaches. In the afternoon, explore the town's bustling markets, where you'll find everything from spices and textiles to handmade jewelry and souvenirs. Be sure to haggle for the best prices. As the sun begins to set, head to one of Bodrum's many rooftop bars for a refreshing cocktail and stunning views over the Aegean Sea. It's the perfect way to end another day in paradise. Today, we're continuing our journey along Turkey's stunning turquoise coast with a visit to Antalya, a vibrant city where history, culture, and natural beauty collide. After a scenic drive, we'll arrive in Antalya and head straight to the city's charming old town, Kaleci. Wander through the narrow cobblestone streets, admiring the Ottoman-era houses, and explore the many shops, cafes, and art galleries. Be sure to visit the Antalya Museum, home to an impressive collection of artifacts from the region's rich history. Afterward, take a stroll along Antalya's picturesque harbor, lined with colorful fishing boats and yachts. And for dinner, enjoy a delicious meal at one of the many restaurants overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. Get ready for a day trip back in time, folks, because today we're visiting the ancient cities of Aspendos and Perge. First up is Aspendos, home to one of the best-preserved Roman theaters in the world. Imagine attending a gladiatorial contest or a theatrical performance in this magnificent structure. It's easy to picture the crowds and hear the roar of the lions. Next, we'll travel to Perge, another impressive Roman ruin with a well-preserved stadium, agora, and colonnaded street. As you wander through these ancient cities, it's incredible to think about the people who walked these streets centuries ago. For lunch, let's find a local restaurant and enjoy a traditional Turkish pide, a boat-shaped flatbread topped with cheese, meat, or vegetables. It's a delicious and satisfying meal that will fuel you up for an afternoon of exploring. Let's talk about the average total cost for this trip for 2 people. Here's a breakdown in Turkish lira. Accommodation, 10,000 lira. Domestic flights, 4,000 lira. Car rental, 3,000 lira. Food, 5,000 lira. Activities, 6,000 lira. Remember, the exact amount depends on your budget, interests, and the season you choose to visit. Can you believe it, y'all? 2 weeks flew by in a flash. From Istanbul to Cappadocia and Bodrum, we've covered a lot of ground. And before we say goodbye, let's talk packing. Pack for all types of weather. Comfortable walking shoes are a must. And don't forget sunscreen and sunglasses. ATMs are widely available and credit cards are accepted. Turkey has an excellent transportation system and is a shopper's paradise, so be sure to haggle. As we bid farewell to Turkey this time, we want to thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Turkey. We've explored bustling cities, serene islands, ancient ruins, and natural wonders. If you'd like to see a different itinerary covering some of the other amazing attractions and spots in the country, like the stunning beaches of Oludeniz or the ancient city of Troy, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel content. Until next time, safe travels from VueX.